All right, guys, I'm now trying this for my third time here, right as I was traveling home from Miami. Want to come with you guys on a good financial Friday. As you will see here, we got our Florida State shirt on here. We 0-2 for the year, but no matter what, we still love our nose, no matter what the record is. Hoping for a big win tomorrow against Memphis. But want to come to you guys and let you know that, man, what a week it was. We just had one of the best weeks ever on Wall Street so far this year. The S&P 500 was up 4% this year, the best week so far in 2024. Hey, Jody, how's it going? And so, guys, I just want to let you know that the previous week before that, we had the worst week of 2024. So there's a lot of volatility. And September, historically, is the worst performing month on Wall Street. So September has a lot of volatility, but this week, guys, is one of the best week so far into 2024 for your investment accounts. When it comes to your 401k accounts, your IRAs, your brokerage accounts, which is non-retirement investment accounts, things of that nature, accounts that you have for your kids here, right? It was the best week so far this year. Now, I want to let you know, right, with the stock market, the S&P 500, it's less than 1% from its all-time high. All right, we're less than 1% from our all-time high. That's crazy to see that, considering that we've had a lot of volatility over the time in itself here, right? And so, guys, here's the thing I like to preach and teach, right? It's a Friday, and you got most people excited to get off from their particular jobs, right? And it's the weekend. And so what are they going to do? They probably got paid today more than likely, right? And now they want to go to a happy hour, or maybe they want to go to the liquor store and grab a bottle and just kind of relax and rewind for the weekend and do the same thing like they do every weekend: relax, rewind, not how to think about work, then regret on Sunday having to go back to work doing the same thing but expecting a different result. And so that's why I tell you guys, we want to employ and put our dollars to work, because when you put your dollars to work, those are what we call your employees actually working for you. And so that's very important. And the more employees that you will actually have working for you, that's where your company that you will continue to have growing for you. Your employees are the dollars that you contribute to your accounts, right? And those employees, they work Monday through Friday from 9:30 a.m. to 4 o'clock p.m. What is that time? That's when the stock market is open. That's when your dollars that's counting, that's working for you, that's when it's actually working here for you, right? So your employees, they made you 4% alone this week, right? And so the more employees you have working for you, the bigger that your company will be over time. And so, man, there's so many people, man, that's just not taking advantage and having that I wish mentality. They'll say, sure, well, you know what? I wish that I know what I know now. I wish I would have done that 5 years ago. I wish I would have done that 10 years ago. Or I wish I would have invested more money. Or I wish I would have bought that Nvidia. Or I wish that I would have bought Apple 5 years ago. But now, guys, we have an opportunity to do that. We have to take advantage of these opportunities, because the biggest thing in life, what we miss in life is these missed opportunities, right? That's one of your biggest expenses and your biggest risk that you can actually take, is not taking advantage of these opportunities. Yeah, guys, we can have a great life. We can go out, we can have fun, we can have a balance, but if we're never putting things or buying things towards assets and things that's going to be helping us grow our dollars, then we're going to continue to be in that same rat race, right? And being in the hustle and bustle. So that's what we do here at the Let's Win Financial Community. Teach you guys to understand that you have to change your money mindset when it comes to your relationship with your money. Because if you look at your last 10 transactions in your bank account, and if it's to Amazon, if it's to Chipotle, Chick-fil-A, some type of store, right? These spending that money in those particular locations are not putting any money into your particular pocket. But if you go into your account, if you look at that Fidelity transaction, right, and you look and say, okay, look, I put $135 in my account this week, and it went to my Roth IRA. It only takes $135, guys, a week to max out your Roth IRA for the year. It's $7,000 if you're under the age of 50. $135 a week. Guys, we spend that eating out. Every week we do it. On lottery tickets, on eating out, on alcohol, right? Or just some type of just shopping habit. We do that. But the thing is, especially African Americans, right? We are one of the biggest consumer spenders in America. But we spend our money on liabilities. And then we wonder why we stay in the rat race, right? We have the most power when it comes to our purchasing power, but we spend it on liabilities versus assets in itself. But the problem is, especially in this younger generation, we want it now. We don't want to have to wait until 20 or to 30 years to see something like really, really grow. You don't necessarily have to. But guys, if you look and you take the next 10 years, the next 2 years, if you sacrifice and if you hustle and you make what you got to do, right? Your next 10 years, you're going to say, wow, man, this has been pretty explosive. Your account now is $100,000, $200,000. That really matters, man. But it don't go there and it won't grow there if you don't do nothing. The minimum that you do, you're going to see minimum. The most that you do, you're going to see your maximized returns on that. So that's why it's important, man. I see Miss Fish on here live. I see Miss Little on here. I see Jody. Man, I'm so proud of y'all because you know what? All three of y'all right now, all right, you contributing towards your accounts. You feeding your accounts. I mean, I'm so proud of Miss Fisher, man. I mean, that retirement account is rocking. We got a lot of more years remaining. Miss Little, man, consistently, every single week. Got money going into a Roth IRA account. That's what it's going to take, man. That's what it's going to take to be able to change the money mindset when it comes to our particular finances in itself here. So want to come to you on a Financial Friday, guys. We just had the best week of the year on the stock market here, right? And so we're 1% away. We're 1% away here from the market being at an all-time high, closing at an all-time high. Now, next week, September 18th, the Federal Reserve is going to come. Jerome Powell, and he's going to tell us that if the Fed officially decrease interest rates next week on September 18th, we're going to see mortgage rates continue to go down. They're on a 6.1% on an average 30-year return. We had a real estate class last night. It was phenomenal with Ebony Ferguson. Matter of fact, she's one right now with one of our Let's Win Financial members, helping them finance their deal on their 30-year mortgage home there. So it's going to be exciting, guys, on this real estate market. We want to take advantage of these opportunities, right? And so, again, Nvidia was up 15%. That's one of our darlings. That's one of our top stocks that we talked about. December of last year, to own in 2024. It's up 15% this week. It's up 140% for the year. It's going to continue to skyrocket over time as AI continue to evolve here. Now, will we see 100% returns per year like we've had in the past couple of years with Nvidia? Probably not, but we're looking at maybe 30% per year, 35, 40% per year. Still great returns in itself. And so Nvidia has a little volatility, but it's okay though. We still stay in and stick with it because it's at $118, $119 now. By the end of the year, we could easily be 135 between 160 range with Nvidia here. So it's a big AI chip stock that we want to continue to own. Continue to keep buying, man. QQQ, our VOO, our BRKB, which is the Berkshire Hathaway and Warren Buffett Class B. We want to continue to keep owning the Magnificent Seven: Amazon, Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia, Apple, right? You got Google and you got Tesla. I do not recommend Google or Tesla. Those are not my what I recommend out of the Magnificent Seven and owning that per se, right? But guys, let's continue to employ, keep our dollars working for us. Stay away from debt if you can, man. Bad debt, credit card debt, just out there just spending. Only time debt that we really want to get in is if we're borrowing money to where it's going to buy another asset and then someone else can actually pay for that particular debt while that asset continue to keep growing, like real estate, right? I'll tell you this here and we'll go. Last night we talked about this right here during the real estate class. You could take money out your particular house and your particular equity, right? And just imagine if you go find some land around your particular house or the area where you live in. And think about these 18-wheeler trucks, right? When they're not on the road, they have to park their truck somewhere. Imagine if you had 2 acres to where if you had, say, for instance, 30 18-wheeler trucks to park their particular trucks when they're not on the road. And if you charge them, let's say, for instance, $250 a month just to park that truck there. You take 30 times $250. That's a nice side hustle on a monthly basis to where you can get a business loan, but buy that land for like 2 acres, right? To where now that monthly income that's actually incoming in, it actually pays the loan and you're able to pocket that particular money. That's the mindset that we got to have. We can't come home on the weekends, getting a bottle of alcohol, drinking, relaxing, whining, watching some Netflix and hoping to actually just grow and build wealth from a 9-to-5 job. It ain't going to happen that way. I say money mindset, your relationship got to change. You got to want it more than just a 9-to-5 job, because your 9-to-5 job going to help you put money in your 401k account and pay your bills, but it ain't going to be a wealth builder. We got to be able to put our dollars to work for us in different strategies like real estate, through businesses, and invest in these investment accounts like these stock and these index funds, what I'm recommending, right? And so another business that we've been talking about, right, that you can take the money out your house and do, right? Look behind me, guys, with the pool right here, right? The pool right here. Every week, every Wednesday, I have a pool guy come and clean this pool right here. But guess what? He don't own the business. There's a lady that actually owns the pool route. What she does is she probably got about maybe 100 pools that she services on a monthly basis. But if you go to a website called Biz Buy Sell, BizBuySell, you can go and buy any business, a gas station. You can buy these pool routes, right, where it's already established, and you already got people cleaning, people that are actually doing. You just buying the business, right? That Biz Buy Sell, you can go buy nail salons, you can go buy any type of business, right? That's already established. They already got the numbers there. They tell you how much it's gonna cost to buy it. I mean, you could buy some of these businesses as low as like $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, right? They tell you how much money that you're gonna be making on a monthly basis. That's the mindset that you guys gotta have. You can't just be coming home on Monday through Friday on weekend just chilling, because your money gonna be chilling. But when you put it to work, then that's when it's gonna go to work for you, and that's where you're gonna really start seeing your money start elevating for you. All right, that's gonna be very important here. My man Rodney's on here, man. You killing it, brother. The online surveys. Rodney, guys, told me just in the last 2 months here, man. Rodney's almost up $3,000 just making money off online surveys. That dude is killing it, man. You know, all from just watching a video of what we had from Nancy Cordova, and he took advantage of it. And that's one thing I like about Rodney, man. This brother here, man, he takes the information and he execute $3,000 in the last 2 months. Man, Rodney's gonna be killing it, man. Rodney's gonna be to the point where he's making $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 a year just doing online surveys and helping people do it as well. So Rodney, keep it up, brother. Glad what you're doing. That's what we talk about here in the Let's Win Financial, man. Just executing. This is the year of execution. So again, stock market is up. Best week so far here in 2024. We're 1% away from an all-time high. Next Thursday, September 18th, Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell be coming in and announcing interest rates will continue to be cut. That's going to be good for our U.S. economy. More people be borrowing money, and banks are going to be doing good. It's going to make our economy stronger. Our investment accounts will continue to go up because our economy is getting stronger from this big decision here on the Fed, because we've been in a very long environment where interest rates have been very, very high for a very, very long time here. So as always, guys, be well, be blessed, and as always, let's continue to win. All right, guys, have a great weekend.